Hey everyone, it's Jenn Foster here with Elite Online Publishing. And today we're going to be talking about authority and AI and how both authority and AI together can really help you to get found and for people to recognize who you are, right? It can actually help you multiply your message without losing your voice. And you might be thinking, if I use AI, then it's not me, it's not my voice. I'm going to show you a couple of the tools that we use that really help you to multiply your business and to help you get more online, right? You want to be recognized, you want to be found, you want to be the one who, when someone types in marketing, or when someone types in your name, or when someone's researching, if you're the expert, you want them to find you, and you want them to find your book, and you want them to find the podcast interviews you've been on, and you want to be the expert in your field, right? And so today we're going to talk about a little bit of those tools that we use. Now, we've been learning AI tools for quite a while now. I know there's a bunch of tools out there that will clone your voice. There's tools that will clone your video and then it will talk like you. You can tell it's still AI, right? It's not quite there, but it's really close. And we've been using AI for quite a while. I think back in the day we used Jasper to help us with our keywords and our video titles. But now we're using ChatGPT, which I know a lot of people use. And we're also using a bunch of other tools like Descript and CastMagic and Otter. We've been using Otter for a really long time too. And we've just been using a lot of different tools that really help you to get found and to get your authority in your niche. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of case studies of things that we did that you can do too, and starting with how to turn your webinar into a book that then turns into a course and a blog and a bunch of other content. So we actually did a lot of webinars back in the day, and we did one once with Steve Gordon, and we talked about podcasting. And so this book, Podcast Authorized, we were talking about how to turn your book into a podcast or your podcast into a book. And you can do that with tools like Otter to transcribe your webinar. And then you can have ChatGPT create blog posts out of that book. And if you know how to prompt it correctly, it's not going to make up a bunch of crap. It's actually going to take content from the book and make articles and make blog posts out of it. You definitely have to know how to prompt AI, or else it's going to come up with like bogus stuff and stuff that isn't true, right? It's going to be imaginary. And so you have to know how to do the prompting. But we've been using great tools to help us to do all of those things. Another one that we like to use is, I think I said CastMagic. That one actually is really good because it helps with those keywords and transcribing and giving you the summary of your podcast and those types of things. If you don't have a podcast right now, then you should think about doing one because it really gives you the authority in your niche. And then if you don't have a book, of course, you want to get a book as well. In my previous video, I show a bunch of examples on Google search on how, if you're typing in your name, what do you see when you type in your name on Google search? And if you don't see anything that's about you, then you need more online recognition. And in order to have that and be recognized, you need to have a book. And then after you have a book, you want to get on podcasts. Another tool that we use is Opus Clips. So Opus Clips will create different clips of your videos and make them short. So you can put them on YouTube Shorts, and you can put them on Instagram Reels as well as TikTok. Descript will also do that. We actually use Descript a lot for editing our videos and editing our podcasts. And then, of course, using ChatGPT for a lot of different things. And Claude. We have been using Claude to help us with our book outlines, to help us with creating code, because it can code, a lot of different things like that. Notion's another one that we use. It's an organizer and it will summarize your content. It'll help you with making a website. It'll help you on your teams. There's a lot of things Notion can do. So those are just a few of the tools that we talk about in our new book, Be Recognized. This is our book that had just came out. We wrote it when we were on our retreat that we had for this year is our 10-year anniversary. And so you can check out our book, Be Recognized. And you can also learn how to become an authority in your niche and become the industry icon and get that leadership that you have been seeking. If you are the leader and you're not being found online, then reach out to us. We can help you to be found online and to be recognized. Go ahead and grab that book today and reach out to us, and we can help you with those using those AI tools or teaching you how to use them, as well as just taking all of your content and turning it into a book. Hope to talk to you soon, and hit that author submission button on our website.